make a discovery, like that's the implied lore behind that. I love it. Like you don't matter.
Hey, we're all here.
Hello.
Well, sorry, the game wasn't loading.
Okay,
You're
Italian
like
Bloom, I
never
see
late,
him.
dude. It's all good. I was
I
1
only,
minute
I
late.
only see the mouse of the Italian plume. Oh no,
What
I
about
see
mouse?
another one. I see another one. I see another one. It's moving really fast. I can't read it. Uh,
Although,
I think that's
I
everyone.
have
That's
to
everyone.
say,
Okay.
yeah, my game is lagging very badly.
Your
I
game?
don't know if it's the game here is lagging very badly.
Probably because of the wild magic. It's messing with your.
Okay, let me delete these motherfuckers.
A wild magic.
The wild magic is messing with you. Oh my god! It just spiked.
Yeah, whenever you delete or move one, okay, instantly the game is smooth as fuck. I don't know
Okay, so
what's the animation, but that
it's
kills the
this
game.
animation. It's this animation here.
You don't have
This
to
one.
show it, probably.
That's so cute.
Yeah, that animation kills FPS of anything.
Okay, I need another vote in the yes.
No, yeah.
Ah,
Yo.
yeah.
All right. So with 3 points in the yes, I am allowed
Good
to
morning,
do
people, by the way.
the saddest thing that I have to do today.
Oh
So I
no!
have really bad news, everyone.
He's going to kill another child.
Oh no, that's
I-
not bad news
Bad
for him.
news.
He'd be excited.
I have to
Oh,
do
why didn't I put
the
that
last
mark
time.
there?
Oh,
The last
lesson.
You wouldn't.
You couldn't.
How dare you?
How dare you, sir?
All right.
I'm
So-
astounded by your behavior.
So last time, if you remember correctly, I know you won't, but if you remember correctly,
debatable.
You're
debatable.
implying now I'm old and geriatric? Eh,
I need no
implications
of such kind, sir.
He's just
Today
age
is
shaming
the
me,
day,
don't worry.
sir. You already upset me deeply and wounded. I expect compensation.
I
No,
fart
no.
in your general direction.
I'm
We
sorry.
need that to
I'm being
be
silly.
super British.
I'm sorry. I'm being very silly today.
It would be really funny if we had like Tavish being the the Scottish, and then we have
I
Cthulhu.
can adjust and resume my British accent
All
and be
I'll
more like
still
that.
feeding you the
But
food.
this is the British drama queen, like
Drama
with,
queen.
But it would fit so good with the Valorian
It really
novel, you know?
would.
yeah, but I have to adjust. Like this is not like as an intelligent Galturian. This is someone gets offended over everything. It's like, how dare you? How did you
Okay.
call me?
All right. So last time, what happened was you guys went from crashing a ship to visiting the church to telling them, "Hey, Joe, everything wrong," and they went to, "Oh shit,
Yeah.
we owe you money, but we
Um.
gonna call the police." So they call the police, and then you go, "Okay, good. Now teach us shit. You learn shit," and then you went to trade with the dwarf, and then the dwarf sold you all kinds of shit. Did they buy anything from you? I don't know if I ever bought anything from you.
Well, we were gonna sell, but we
I don't-
didn't.
I think
Oh.
we forgot to say.
We I remember someone planning, and I think I was going to, and then we just didn't.
Oh yeah, I have only.
I had no clue we had shit to sell because
Right? Yeah, I know.
read- my only interaction with the group item is like I put my spare clothes in and then pull them out. And that's
Am I remembering wrong, or did we? No, that's probably the. I was like, did we not give Pistola some stuff for him to sell, or am I thinking?
Yeah, you're thinking of a different dwarf,
Oh, okay.
that's another dwarf.
Okay.
a different
But,
campaign.
What should we sell? Because we have a lot of interesting things, but
We have a lot of things. We've made stuff to sell now, so we are ready. I think that on our way to the outpost, or once we get to the outpost, we should absolutely sell a lot of these things you guys have made.
Yeah.
Okay.
what have you made?
I'm wondering too, Val. Is it possible to coat your weapon with holy water to make it like temporarily
That sounds
like
valid.
anti-undead kind of thing?
Code your weapon to be anti-undead.
Kind
That's
of
a very cool
like
concept.
similar to poison, but for undead.
So I'll say with one thing, with the poison, if you're going to do that, there's one problem. Some poisons can last, and they'll say in the thing, in the description, they'll, once you swipe it, it's on there. Other ones say, like the spider at the sugar spinner, it says it lasts for 10 seconds before it dries and your blade goes back to normal. So they're different. Maybe you could add some, but then it wouldn't be holy water. I was like something viscous to it.
I really like it. Shattering impact charisma can reach attack against a creature, creating one has
You know,
weapon. If the
the
target
holy
places
oil
an
that he used for sacraments,
Holy oil,
Oh,
yes.
holy oil. Yeah,
Oh,
that
the
we
would.
one you
wanted to
That
use
would
talk
when
about
definitely.
when you're
last time.
blessing a dead person.
Yeah.
But would it be possible
They-
to like make it holy with ceremony? Because that says
They-
only water.
So there's a bunch
Mm.
of potions. There's a bunch of quote unquote potions that are the oils. There's like so many of them. Oil of sharpness, slipperiness, etherealness. There's so many. But let me see. For example, oil of etherealness. It's the what does it do? Oh, it just makes your stuff really, really weightless. So if it's really hard to carry, yeah.
What if you drink that?
So in the case of your holy water, I'm just gonna treat it as a basic poison for undead. Yeah, that sounds kind of cool. Like
Amazing.
it's just going to turn to the 1d4 that basic poison does, but it's radiant damage. What do you think?
I like it.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That would be
Once
really cool.
Once
Paris sees
again,
that in
Tavish
action, she's gonna be
gets a
jealous.
rule into his name.
Ooh.
Let's see. Holy weapon.
The holy
Tavish.
rule of undead.
All right. So who wants to cast magic around me?
It's blessed water. What was it called?
Holy water.
Holy water.
Holy water.
Holy water.
Causes a weapon. Can you check basic poison, Dr. Paris? How long does it last?
I can indeed. Give me a moment. So basic poison, one of them. So it's only I was reading through it. The sugar spinner one like shocked me. I was like, oh, I didn't realize that would run out. Here are my bottles. Simple poison is basic poison, right? Once applied, poison retains potency until the next long rest, or until you clean it, or get soaked in other liquids, etc.
1d4 radiant damage.
Prestidigitation destroys it or makes it undetectable based on what you choose, I guess.
Okay, well, another rule gets added to the game. This thing is starting to grow.
Nice.
All right, so last time you also did something else. You proceeded to travel slowly your way back to the rebel base, where you promised to return to give your final decision about whether or not you will be fighting alongside them in the final fight. But I don't know what decision you made in that regard, so we shall see what you answer. You also arrived here and did some professional stuff. And also Tavish decided that, you know what, all of the way here I'm gonna be casting fucking ceremonies. I'm trying to get the plexus to jizz all over my face.
It's a good way of putting it.
Yeah.
And he got his whiz rolled 100 in the D100, and now he fucking does well magic every fucking time for a day.
24 hours.
I just realized. No, wait. I just realized, what if he rolls another 100 today?
Oh my god.
Oh.
No, they don't compound. That can't happen.
It'll last the whole week.
No. 24 hours is 24 hours. It does not say add it to the previous.
It has been told you. No, you know why you rolled? Because Najim brought him on the side, cast a wall of force, and made him go crazy, and so he rolled 100 to have the illusion dancing and random bullshit. That's why.
They both decided to go out into the fields to test Tavish's wild bullshitness, and they only stopped when a lightning bolt almost split them in half. I had to cast Absorb the Elements, which, by the way, you could have rolled Arcana to say that you have witnessed.
It's too late now, I guess.
It's too late. Okay, Wild Collateral now says, you have harmed yourself with wild magic twice.
What does he
gorgeous.
learn from this? Is he gonna learn
We
to
got-
not
we
harm
gotta-
himself,
we gotta
or is he
bump
gonna
those
start
numbers.
having panic attacks every time like wild magic happens? I'm wondering what way this is gonna lean.
We'll see. But now
We'll
we can
see.
continue.
Ooh.
We can continue. You guys, I need to remind me. At the start of each day, I want to roll the weather for the day.
Oh,
But
Okay.
since I didn't do it last time, I'm just
Yeah.
gonna do it now.
Oh,
For,
the
to,
weather
for
for as we
tomorrow,
come back and
this
yeah.
point.
okay.
Weather random.
The weather outside is frightful.
I love that song. Also, I'm so frustrated that like Rivalorians are like, the Inquisitors are gonna be doing the investigation. I know something's up there, dudes. Like, there's who put the glass there? Who put the mirrors in the church and
Right?
awakened the undead? This is all to do with each other. There is no way this isn't.
I blame Quan.
Well, let me guess. Let me see.
Juan?
If I go to quest and I go to, oh, that's the other campaign. Oh,
Oh, so we do not know.
We do not know.
yep. Yep. You just don't. You just haven't been there. Okay. Well, there is a quest that you don't have yet.
Uh-oh.
All right. What was I doing? I forgot. Fuck. You made me confused.
The
woman.
weather.
Why do you do that? Oh, yeah, the weather. So roll a 1d6, Najim, just because you're the one last spoke. Arthurian, 1d6.
Oh damn it! You
It'll be
rolled it
really-
for me. I was gonna roll.
Oh, I wanted to do something while we were traveling since I'm not actually doing my article yet until we've got our picture ready for Friday. So instead, I wanted to transfer because a magnifying glass, I've been looking more and more into this. My magnifying glass is too useful to use for my glittering laser. I want to use it for other stuff. But I have a beautiful small ruby. Would I be able to put that ruby into one of my rings and put my glittering laser onto that?
You've been making jewelry.
Okay.
There's more steps to
So-
it, isn't it? Okay, tell me.
Jewelry, I believe it is a profession.
Is that
So-
jewelry? Shit.
It uses intelligence, I think. No, dexterity.
It is
Dexterity is
pretty
not
sure.
something I'm interested in.
Jewel crafting. Jewel crafting is dexterity. What else about that? I mean,
just
the
need to
usefulness
look.
about putting the thing about putting a gem onto a ring is that it becomes enchantable.
Okay. That's cool.
That's one thing. But you do not need any of this.
I don't,
you
right?
like you can turn any trinket, item, ring, anything into your casting focus as an artificer. So so yeah, if you want to just say that you put some red lens or whatever, that's fine.
Okay. Okay. Because I want to use that magnifying glass here for something else
Right.
for sure.
Today is foggy.
Oh.
Today is foggy. Oh, lovely.
Ah,
Spooky.
I'm double blind.
So it's very British time.
Oh, guys, we should totally do like insights or perceptions at disadvantage because of the weather.
How about no?
How about no? All right,
Just-
fine.
Oh.
Can't
But,
even
I mean,
do
but if we do
Just-
it, then the enemy must do it, right?
Just a wild idea.
it.
I mean, I have a feeling that it's a great time for an infiltration. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
true,
definitely.
true.
Oh.
What
So
are
what will it be?
infiltrating?
You are ready to go. What do you guys do next?
So,
Savage, you return side by side with Najim, laughing and having anecdotes about the wild expression of magic. He says, and then when you saw the lightning fall upon you, I thought you were going to die. If I hadn't taken a step forward and produced this magical miracle of the elements, you would have already been 2 tavishes.
that's true. I think one is enough. I don't think my mother can handle 2 of me.
So what do you guys do next?
Oh wait, did Najim cast a spell to prevent the lightning bolt?
To half your damage take.
Oh, so that means that he has to roll on the wild magic table too.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Guys, you go back to your clearing right now.
Yeah, you go back there when you're
I mean,
not
yeah, it
here,
happened
so.
there.
Oh, what is that? Oh no, what is that?
100?
What is
a
that?
100?
It's a 1.
How
Oh,
the
God, thank
fuck
goodness.
do we keep doing this?
Oh.
We rolled a 1 and
Okay,
a roll a 100.
That was so scary.
Oh no!
No, don't do that, Val.
Oh no!
What is it? What is it?
It's the gorgeous. It's the magical. The fated.
7 eyes?
The one that was everybody has awaited.
Oh no.
Oh, the
What?
wings?
Did he
What
just get
happened?
wings and you didn't?
No, it's not that. Okay, give me a second. I need to go find it.
You know,
Let me
Tavish,
see.
nobody even thought about that. You could have just said nothing.
I mean, we have to be fair, right?
No, we don't. Life is not fair. I don't see why we should start being fair here.
Okay, so I need to click on this button. Then I need to go here.
Oh god.
Just grabbing the things out of our pouch before we forget it and putting it in the.
There is this
Well-
lightning bolt that splits you both in half, and the guy's like, absorb elements, and he absorbs the lightning. And luckily he cast that spell because you're about to be given a different charge
Oh.
of elements.
I am preparing a new character.
Baba booey.
Oh
Boom.
my gosh.
I fire a ball. I see.
A fireball.
Oh.
So, the fiery explosion
What the fuck?
emanates from all around you. There's a
The sun
Yeah.
lands on me.
I'm not. I don't want to be an uhu, but he has to cast it again because absorb element works only on the element that it trigger on.
well, he's just gonna do it again. So, Tavish, please don't die. Would you kind of?
But if he
God.
but if he casts it again, then it's another wild magic surge.
No. They cannot retroactively cast a different charges on their own. He's not technically casting it himself. Let's
Ah.
see. Consume a spell slot? No. Place them.
Well, now I'm
yes.
interested.
Boy.
Oh my god. Are you dead? Did you die?
No, what Tavish
no.
was saying is that the second cast of absorb element would trigger a new.
Oh my god, that one would. That one would work. Okay, well, would work. Alright.
Ooh, half
This guy
damage.
rolls this shit. He disagrees.
He
Uh,
disagree.
There you go, that's better. Let's see.
He said
How
no.
can Najim has -1 to dexterity?
I mean, it's not your character, remember?
Meh.
Yes. So, damage.
He said, not your
Normal.
character, our character. Saya said.
Alright, 39 divided by 2. You take 14 points of damage. Does not kill you, but you're definitely going to rally.
I go into
Oh
rally.
my gosh. At least you're not dead though.
Oh, first I get hit by lightning, then I get hit by a fire.
This is a fucking a loop. We're going to loop. Again. A 10. Oh shit.
was that?
Oh shit. Okay. For the day, every hour Najim will grow in size by 1 category every hour.
Oh my god!
What the fuck?
He's gonna be
Uh-huh.
absolutely
Seems like
gigantic.
incorrect. It
About.
is the whole of
About.
the gym growing, or just some part? growing?
It's
Oh.
better be proportionate, guys.
What the fuck?
Najim Zilla.
Okay, well, he's going to go for a walk. See you later.
By the time we come back, he
No,
he's
He's not just going for a walk. The walk is.
he's gonna be the size of Rivalori by the time we come
Wait,
back.
is that the sound of his balls
He-
slapping
he's going-
together, or are
he's
those
going to
just
go,
me?
He's going to go for a swim. Yeah, he's going to do the swim.
This is one of the moments where someone is bigger than life.
Boom,
Like
boom,
I don't
boom.
even know how
Green
big he's gonna
shine.
get. Every hour, 24 sizes.
I think the maximum is gargantuan. You can go bigger.
Okay,
so.
thank God. He's gonna go bigger than the planet.
Gargantuan? How big is that? Damn.
Okay, so
At the
your
same
return.
point, he will be the greatest bard and the greatest asshole in the world.
Damn. So Paris, what is Paris? Paris,
And
I'm
the
Paris.
just
greatest dick too.
I'm collecting things from the bag here and putting them in the caravan so we don't forget.
Ah, look at you.
Tavish crawls over here. He's like, a little help, please.
Who's he
Tavish,
saying that to?
He has 0 HP.
First of all, I move away because being next to you
He
is
has 0
dangerous.
HP? Okay.
What happened, Tavish?
Somebody
Step
call
back.
me.
I seem to have been struck by
Alright.
lightning and a fire, and the Najim is big, and I don't know.
You like lay down by the fire, like
Oh.
I go search for the doctor.
Thank you very much. I was just wandering
where are
back
you?
with all
That's
the
the
stuff.
doctor.
Where,
I'm
are,
just
where
here.
are you?
This is me. This is a doctor.
Ah, okay.
She looking cool,
Paris,
guys.
Paris is like enjoying her newfound strength because of her armor, carrying a shit ton of things. Like
The things that like were so heavy they were gonna make her cry out of frustration during the last few encounters. Like she's
This
like,
is
"Oh,
you.
man."
This is you. This is
Yeah,
you.
this is me.
Najim looks around a bit. See Najim. Galturain is a bit confused for a moment because of this power armor. Then, doctor.
Do you need something? I'm just carrying all of these things. Look how many things I can carry. Look, it's about 10 things. I'm taking them to the caravan.
That's great, doctor. However, we have a different kind of problem right now.
And what would that be? And she's like, chunk, 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 stomp, stomp, stomp.
Doctor, please, it's urgent. Tavish got injured by his own wild magic, apparently.
How injured is
Very
he?
badly.
Very badly. Oh, goodness.
He
Is
is
he alive?
bleeding
He's
next to
alive,
the
though.
fire. He's alive, but he's struggling to.
You see
You
Tavish.
look like you were singed by a ball of fire. And then she stops and she goes, Tavish, were you singed by a ball of fire?
You see him start biting his own arm. Oh, so tasty.
Okay, she quickly removes your arm from there and then you use her healer's kit. Absolutely. She puts a stick in your mouth and goes, isn't that tasty?
Mmm.
Mm,
Just like Mom
delicious.
used to make.
I just
You keep
imagine
chewing on that.
I just imagine that the chest plate thingy of this armor, like you basically open it with one mechanical hand, the other mechanical hand goes in, and then the real Paris hand comes out to give the mechanical hand the medkit.
Oh, whoops. Oh, why didn't it heal you? I did select you. I didn't do it early enough, I guess. Okay, that's 6 hit points though, sir.
Oh. My thanks, Doctor.
Ooh.
How
Right,
about
guys, get to
Doctor?
actually do things. Come on.
That's only going to stabilize you a little bit. You're going to have to move slowly until we rest for this evening.
Hey, well, what's
What are
the...
these explosions? Are we under attack?
No, it was, magic, yes.
Magic.
Aye.
They look at Tavish again. And they're like, "Where are you getting these magical? What do you call them? Irregularities again. You need to stop this at once. You have to make them find our base."
I would if I could, but, I can't.
He can. He just will not.
Just about as you're incapable of stopping breathing, I cannot stop the magic from flowing out of me.
Sounds.
I'm afraid that.
Yep.
I'm afraid that at the moment his condition cannot be helped. For today, how to explain? Let's say the magic about him has been disturbed in a way that he cannot do anything about that, and everybody should stay at least 15 feet away if they intend to
They
use
look at the
any
ground.
sort of
They start
magic.
to move away.
Perhaps you can.
It is not. It is not a contagious condition. However, the area around him perturbs the magic in an unpredictable way, and he cannot stop that. Unfortunately, it is a characterization of his own magic and
You
cannot
pose
be helped.
too much of a security vulnerability for us. Stand at the edge of the river base and leave as soon as possible.
Oh well, perhaps you can throw me at the at your enemies as an advantage, no?
Tavish, there are children here and there are people here who have suffered enough. You should probably go back to your clearing. And as much as it's not your choice anymore, you know very much that you are in this situation because of your own choices.
Right, well,
Try
accompanied
not
by
to
her
die.
guards. Accompanied by her guards,
Ah.
here comes Kara, waiting for an answer.
Tavish, try not to kill yourself
She
today,
takes it
and
to
don't
she takes
cast
all of her
spells,
stuff there
please.
to the caravan and then she goes back to Kara. And the first thing she does is she shows Kara some dance.
What? You want to, Kara?
I just, I would definitely still be doing some of the Privalorian movements I was learning.
Alright, cool.
I'll just be like, how do you think? I know my dexterity is not up to par with your soldiers, but I believe for a beginner, I'm doing quite well.
Alright, well, the Pravalorian underneath the armor claps and says, "Yeah, you are improving very quickly."
Appreciated.
As you arrive, Valerie steps out of the way, and Kara says, "No, actually, let me choose the music." I don't mean to interrupt. It would seem that by the noises you're having a lot of fun in the edge of our base. But I'm afraid that I'm running out of time here. Do you have an answer for me yet?
I believe I'm still waiting on you. You have yet to provide the last thing I require. Now remember, I have listened and I am more open to your cause, but you've yet to give me any proof that my mother is in those mines. I'm ready to charge them, as we would say, but I don't understand why you've been avoiding this point. Each time I've come to see you, you have yet to give me the proof I've asked for, the only thing I asked for.
She sighs. What could I provide? She thinks to herself out loud.
Okay, Paris
If we were near enough the entrance, perhaps one of my hackers could open one of the terminals and show you the records.
That's absolutely an option. I wondered though, in your memories, I don't see her. In the glimpse I was allowed, I saw the very traumatic incident with the Major. Maybe you could show me the last time you saw her?
She says, I don't understand how these strange religious rites work. I believe I would have to share you knowledge of mine for you to see memories. Memories, isn't that right?
I'd have to compensate you for any shared knowledge like that. I guess your option will suffice for now. Would it suit your purposes if the Elixian amputee who's to come with us were the one to carry the banner? Or must you have it here in your camp? It is a very ancient magical artifact, and I am, though trusting of you now, wary to let it go.
I believe the magic of this artifact works only when carried by the leader of those who follow it. I'm afraid I would have to carry it into battle, but only if battle is what we will do. Last time you made points of trying to infiltrate the rebel base to prevent bloodshed, trying to perhaps free the prisoners from within.
Yes, I do believe that the most powerful thing we can have is knowledge. The more information we have on what's going on, the more likely we are to succeed, whatever success is to you.
The only problem I had with this idea was, and still is, that I cannot allow you to waltz into that rebel base, into that mine prison with the banner in your possession. If you were to lose it, my enemies would have the greatest weapon against my people.
You make a fair point. She looks to Galtharian looking for counsel. Oh, you
So,
can't tell, but she then turns her whole body so that you can tell.
yes, Doctor.
What are your thoughts?
So you wish to infiltrate the place quietly and leave the
So
banner behind, am I correct?
Oh shit! I forgot.
There is much I do not know, but all I do know is that the idea of these rebels running into such an encounter, half-cocked and foolhardy, sounds like bloodshed on all sides. There must be a better way, and I truly believe that if my government is petitioned with evidence, that we could make more of a change than any fighting could.
At the moment, what is the plan of infiltration?
We are to make our way back to the outpost. My hope is that my old knowledge regarding the Elixian computer systems, when I was a student, I used to kind of go outside after curfew quite a lot. I'm hoping it will help us to at least gain access to then, I guess,
What
do
is
some
where is
reconnaissance.
easily in the ground?
It's okay. Paris, finish it up, and we'll talk about that after.
Yeah,
Finish the
reconnaissance.
sentence.
Reconnaissance.
Okay. Well, I don't want you to interrupt the conversation for this, but when you said the word council to the Arthurian, all of a sudden a sizzling emanated from the rock that is between you and Kara, and right on the center of the rock, almost like being carved out of thin air, onto its surface, there appears a small hand.
Oh my gosh. Paris kneels down to investigate it.
Kara does not realize, and she continues.
Can I roll Val
Roll for what?
to figure it out?
Oh, the thing in the rock. Yeah, what do you want to roll?
I guess religion.
Religion. I will do an I want to do an anthropology, actually, on a symbol like that.
All right.
Okay. Were there people who were here before?
Or Arcana, maybe Arcana.
No, religion is the one you roll. Let's see.
16.
With 16 in anthropology, you learn that there's been many symbolisms using hands in the past. They're a very iconic thing. But you don't remember any that are just a plain hand on a rock.
Okay. Can she look at what it like? Can she see or make an assumption on what kind of tools would have to be used to carve this to get an age of like sort of how long ago
this is just been carved and no tools have been used. It's as if it were disintegrated in the shape of a hand.
So it's not something old that's come to the surface again. This has just been made. Oh my goodness.
But with the religion 12, I believe, yeah, there's no problem there. So you get a feeling of kinship arriving in your mind that it's not your own, the Arthurian. You feel guided towards right, like this is the moment to make the right decision, and you focus back onto the topic at hand.
It's not my mistress because I have a bajillion of hands around me.
So, continue the conversation if you shall. Kara doesn't realize when you're looking at the rock.
So with the goal right now, Galtharian, is for some reconnaissance with the understanding that if things were to go wrong, we will have a fight on our hands.
However, we do not wish to bring the banner because the banner should be used just in a greater scale encounter. Am I correct?
Yes, and also it would not have any power. It must be carried by the leader of any, I guess, organization, group, or movement.
And you wish to hand over said banner only after our reconnaissance. Am I correct?
Now, this is where we're at. If I were to hand it over after the reconnaissance, it is of no use in a rescue mission. Um, if I were to hand it over after, there's also the potential that it could be taken during our investigations. Kara, quite rightly so, thinks that she should be the person to keep to keep watch over it. I don't I don't know how to explain why I'm still wary, but what are your thoughts? I very much value your opinion. Your counsel is needed.
You
One
wish.
interjection, sorry. Tavish, do you wanna join and
I can't join. They're telling me to stay away.
shit. Wait.
So,
Mm.
if you wish for, the thing is, you're wary of a strike while we're doing our reconnaissance, so you want them to be ready with the banner in that case. And how
I'm not
long does it take the banner to get ready to be used?
The banner requires only attunement. I believe that as long as Kara, the leader, is holding it and is attuned to it, I believe that the power will
Achievement
be with
requires
her.
an hour, which means that in a state of emergency, she would have already to have spent time with the magic artifact in order to receive the power that
Yes,
would flow
emergencies
throughout
are
the people.
yes, emergencies are along the lines of fighting or possibly imprisonment. We are about to go to a prison of sorts.
Would the banner benefit any of us during an infiltration, or only in case of an attack to this place?
She pulls out a notebook and she starts going over the little bit of information she received about the banner. And all she can think of is it's old. It's meant to be used by a group and it's meant to be held by the leader. I'm not sure if we, I mean, other than maybe Sir Aegon for his fighting prowess, I'm not sure if we have a conclusive leader in our group. Magic is not quite my forte. What would your opinion be of this?
I do not have the power to. I mean, the power to investigate the item would be costly and would require, as you well know,
Perhaps
a
not
vehicle.
investigate. Use your general knowledge of other incidences. Do you have any idea if anyone in our group would be able to use this based off my description?
Well,
No? I'll take that as a
if the
no.
magic requires a leader,
Hmm?
we could temporarily issue one because we could just state that for the time being during this event, one of us is to be considered the leader, and that should probably, I won't say trick, but convince the object that we actually made our mind about how to
Mm,
deal about the situation. And until we change leadership officially,
mm,
the effect should be working. However, we would be carrying the banner during our reconnaissance, as it has been pointed out. If we are caught, then the banner will fall in enemy hands, which would be a trouble.
yes. I have wondered if the
Uh,
banner compounds upon the amount of people that are using it. The greater the army, the greater its strength, and our small team may not be enough.
I, I should investigate the exact power.
Before you
Um,
do, we do have someone here who very much wants it because they know how to use it. Allow me to ask Kara and see if I can gain any more knowledge. Maybe you could help me by directing some of my questions.
You were like turned around and you
Mm,
opened the little belly window so that
mm,
Catherine could speak to you,
mm.
and um, and then you turn around, you close the window.
Yes, exactly. May I ask, you very much wanted this banner because you must have information about it. You sent people all the way to the DeLorean, to the Privalorian outpost for a tournament for this banner. Do you know its power? And can you explain some more of it? If not all, I understand, but at least some.
She says, "I don't have specifications of its power. Magic
How did
is devoid of sense to me, but I know that it is real. That's as far as it goes, and that it requires a great number of allies for its functions to start. Just by being you and another friend, it does not seem to care.
mm,
It's a banner meant for armies."
if it's meant for armies, during a refiltration, it would be detrimental to bring it to carry it over. It could very well fall in enemies' hands, and then we would not be able to be saved. And I believe you're not waiting for any attack on you right now, right?
We're always under the threat of being discovered. We placed our base so close to prepare for an attack. But that
Well,
also means that if they discover us, they will send their forces against us, and we would not fight. If they find this place, we would have to yield. There is innocent people that cannot defend themselves here.
well, so the solution is simple then. Even if you had the banner here, you wouldn't stay and fight, you would flee anyway. I believe the best solution would be to leave the banner in one of our rooms inside the carriage, or to Miss Keka, to be held temporarily. In that case, even if they wanted, no one could steal the banner, and in case of emergency, it could be retrieved by Miss Keka and hand it over if we are caught, and then eventually an assault will be mounted to save us. We should give us some time. It would be enough for the reconnaissance and coming back. And say if in 2 days we are not back, the banner could be handed over and a save attempt could be done for us by them. Otherwise, until we come back with information, the banner is kept safely in our carriage, locked away by the magic of it. And in case this place is discovered an attack, our carriage would follow them to a safe location, and we would have to follow suit. And in that case, recover the banner and hand it over.
I just
Wouldn't
sort
that
of,
satisfy everybody?
oh, off the back of that fantastic idea, I have one one alternative that's very similar. And Paris turns to Home. She says, Home, would you be willing to stay here with Kara? I would not ask you to do anything that is outside of your own independence, but it seems, though not completely safe, more safe than where we plan to go. And I trust you completely.
I would follow your directives for as long as this keeps the heart safe. So I will keep the girl with me here, and I will defend these people with this strange medical contraption, if that is what you require of me.
We would require another thing, based off Galthurian's very good idea. If we did not return in 2 days, you would accept to hand them the banner so that they may possibly save us.
If this is what it's to be, then I shall agree.
She whispers to Galthurian,
But I want to go. I want to help you. I can help you.
Oh, you're of a great help, Valerie. You're always of help. And maybe you could help by taking care of these wonderful people.
Deception.
Deception. Oh, I shouldn't have said wonderful then, but I do think that the machinery is wonderful.
That's the way it's a deception.
Yeah,
We are
I do
actually
think
going
this-
in a very dangerous place, Valerie. I'm not sure it's safe for you to come with us. We could be captured, and we wouldn't want you to be in such danger.
Persuasion.
Which is honest. I mean, I'm not trying to keep her away. We are invading a place, so
My
Nope.
mind. You both suck.
she can't be convinced. She made her
She
mind.
realizes slowly that you're just trying to keep her away, and that you don't trust her to help you. And as a child, well, obviously she doesn't have the senses to realize that it's for her own good, and she flees.
Ah,
Oh, Valerie, you okay?
Go,
You catch
can
her
you
either
please-
way, and she looks at you, almost crying, and she says,
Why can't I help? Why am I weak?
Nah, you're
What
not
am I
weak.
doing wrong?
Obviously, you're not. No, you're not weak. You weren't cowering over there, in like many people were, when we were there at the blimp. I think
But
you're. I think you're quite
I don't
fine.
want to see I don't want to see anybody leave or get hurt.
Oh well,
I can't I can't stop
who's
it.
getting hurt? Tavish says as he looks at his chart skin.
You, all of you, all the time. I can't do anything about it.
Ah well, I suppose that perhaps it's time for you to learn some. He starts like looking at her. I mean, you're not gonna gain any muscle growth anytime soon, but I suppose you can try doing some magic, although preferably not around me. At least not today. Perhaps you can be a fine spellcaster. Maybe even better than Mr. Gartudian over there.
It's like wipes or tears. Is this? You think so?
I think so. You seem quite wise.
Persuasion. Come on. If Dr. Parrish rolled a 2 and he goes through it, oh shit, okay. Alright, well, she smiles for a moment and she says, okay, well, you promised, so whenever you come back, okay?
Come back from what?
I thought you were all leaving.
I don't know. I wasn't. Were they talking about leaving? I thought we were saying to help.
We have mentioned we're going to the outpost.
You can ask them.
Well,
She looks like she doesn't want to go there. And she just goes, sits with the children by the fire.
okay. Well, for now, here, I hand her one holy water.
Takes it.
Some special water. Splash them on the zombie skeleton people, and they'll stay away from you.
She chuckles and then says, "Thank you, Tavin."
If
Alright.
homie's holding the banner, I believe the conditional met anyway.
Mm.
He can keep it either inside the carriage or on his person.
Yes. I believe that this may. I just worry about involving the caravan too much, though. I think that that's much better than what I was coming to originally. Together, I
mean,
believe this might be a good solution.
our caravan
I
has to probably stay here instead of following us through. And despite everything, it has been given to us to accomplish our destiny. And there is a chance that your destiny, Doctor, is to free these people and right the wrong of your nation. We do not know the plans of the one that made about you. This could be the situation, and the carriage has been given, I believe, exactly for this purpose to assist us in this time of needs, not just as an ornament.
I had not thought of it in that way. As much as I'm coming to terms with this idea of a destiny, and even sometimes I start to revel in it, it was not on my mind. This has been a mission of my own personal story for so long. I
Well, Doctor,
I forgot that
I'm
this may
not
be
an
involved.
expert.
You are correct. The caravan may
I'm
very
not
much
an
be a key part of this.
I'm not an expert on destinies regarding the one or the mark. However, from what I've seen, it could happen for many different reasons, and we saw someone even perverting it eventually. But
Hmm.
it happened for very strange situation and conditions. I don't personally know why I was marked, and I can't predict why you were marked. However, I have a glimmer of hope that perhaps you were marked to further you down the line of what's the good for you, your family, and your people. And perhaps the one is looking after said situation, and you were the one sent to fix this. I might be wrong, I might be just too optimistic, but I know that the courage is being given to allow us to travel and meet our destiny, and we are just trying to do that.
Hmm. In that case, we shall do that. We shall leave the banner with home and Valerie, but we shall take the caravan with us. How does that sound? We
It would
shall
be a bit
ask.
it would be a bit visible if we go to
Okay, I'm
infiltrate
confused
with the
then. What do you
caravan.
mean that we should take it but we shouldn't? I don't
No,
understand.
no, no. I mean, you don't want to involve it, but it's already involved if we leave it here.
Okay.
And leaving an item on it as a safekeeping is not involving the caravan too much.
Okay.
Why don't you leave it with me, guys?
Tavish, what are you doing back here? You're still completely volatile. Wild magic is not something people should
Hey,
be
that's
using.
why I'm staying 20 feet, like you
Step
said.
it away.
Well,
Oh,
I
okay. Good,
believe
good.
you will be. I believe you would be coming with us tomorrow. I hope so. We need as much help as possible
Where are we going exactly?
We're
to
going to save my
infiltrate
mother, Tavish.
to do the infiltration in the caverns.
Home
Well,
reacts and he says, "Oh no, actually, Tavish, yeah, continue."
well, I'm not exactly the most sneaky person around. Tavis starts jumping, and you can hear all the bottles clinking around him.
Cling, cling, cling,
Perhaps
cling.
you
Clink,
can
clink.
leave some of them in the carriage.
You're
That's the
asking
sweat.
you're asking me to like leave my babies behind. It's out of the question.
Well, Tavish, as you well know, if you're going to war, you cannot bring babies with you.
Right, but it's these babies that pack a punch.
This guy
What?
says, "I'm sure the election guards would be thrilled to have somebody sell them alcohol."
Ah, see, look, there's a plan. I like his
Well,
ideas better right now.
well, infiltration could be done in many ways. One would be through drunkenness.
Ah, perhaps we can I don't know, we can drug the guards. We can have a good drink with them, and well, we can slip past. No, I don't know.
I've got quite a few
He's
poisons, and she starts rifling through her bags. She's like, can we put one of these in the drinks?"
this guy
Aren't those
says,
drinks already hard enough?
"It's not a
Well, I
terrible
haven't had
idea."
a chance to try out this new sugar spinner poison, and I've heard it paralyzes people, so I would really like to give it a shot.
One thing he's going to recommend you is, where the hell is it? Wild Content, Dragon's Grass, Black Rock Mountain. I think it is the cliffs. Yes, it's the cliffs. He says, before the mine, there is an outpost, very small. It's an open cliff where airships come to pick up the blackstone that the mine produces. Guards sometimes, whenever they want to take some time off the mine, they group and pass time in this space. It's just a small building in the side of a cliff.
Hmm.
It's not the mine per se, so you would call for less attention. And Kara says, "It's a good idea, Joseph."
Hmm. It sounds like you've been there regularly, possibly. Does anybody have some sort of map, some sort of rough blueprint of where we'll be going?
Kara says, "I have the entire area surveyed." And she touches a couple of dials on her armrest, sorry, and the robot comes to life and produces a hologram in the rock.
Ooh.
You
Does
can
she
roll
notice the
cartography.
hand right now?
She doesn't.
Okay. I'm gonna roll my cartography. Got it. I will use my inspiration because this map will be so important. Let's go, guys.
All right. So, in what maps do you use?
Ooh.
Map? You have a.
The probability of this is so low, but it happens so often.
Do you have anywhere to write right now, or are you just doing it on your general map?
I'm thinking that she's inside her thing. You've told me this is spacious. This is lovely. By now, she has absolutely put her calligrapher's supplies in a little spot in here, and she'll be like, she would have closed the chest plate, and she'll be using the chest plate as like her little wall to write on. That's what she'd do.
That's kind of cool. Okay, so you make some sketches on the wall, like some fucking graffiti over there. And then you realize, no, it would be really cool to have like a board to pin papers onto.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And I straight away start
You
thinking
have
about
some
what
post-it inside.
So, with 17, you have sketched now the entire area around the Elysian Outpost and Blackrock Mountain, halving any journeys that you take from there and back.
Ooh.
And
I
then
believe in order to
Um,
infiltrate, we
you,
also need.
you should
Sorry.
make an item, by the way, to remind you of this. Make a little paper item and just say, notes on Blackrock.
got it. I'm gonna
I
make it
believe.
blue, right?
And it's
Or
not Black Rock like this, it's Black Rock. That. Because
oh,
of a
okay.
bird that lives in
Oh.
that area.
Oh.
Oh, not nice. I believe another thing we should do before trying an infiltration would be to change
Yes.
attire and not be very recognizable.
Kara starts doing her little like shimmery thing. That's her stealth mode, and she's just like, "Oh, we could do this." Sorry, no, this is very exciting technology. No, absolutely, it's a great idea. Must change our clothes.
Well, shimmering would be a possibility, Doctor, but if we are found and we are recognized as what we are, and we have our document on us, I am afraid we may risk to end up, beside in prison, but possibly exiled. Rivalry is very harsh on criminals. If we are recognized, we might be banished.
Cabbage like kind
That's why
of like shuddering at the thought.
That's why I'm suggesting before we go, let's have a change of clothes in something more conspicuous. Leave our documents behind in the carriage for safekeeping and proceed because
I will have Kluk. I will have Kluk take an impression of the map, and we will be able to use his
Damn it, I forget you have the clue.
anytime that's needed. That's a good point. I did not even consider that. She takes like the rolled up thing and she's like, "We best keep this in the caravan." Kluk, take a photo.
And as you take a picture and everyone sees the
The
contraption,
recon
you need to roll honor.
Oh crap!
Oh.
Because I'm a noble. Screw you guys. I worked hard for my nobility.
he did a thesis.
And wait, before she rolls, can Paris look at everyone and see that they're noticing Kluk, and just say, "It is not a shock to you that I am a noblewoman, but please know I was not born one, as few of us in Elixir are. There are times that you could possibly handle these things with a little bit less judgment, as you would hope people would be not so quick to judge you based on your
Boom,
association
bitch.
with a terrorist group."
Check your lack of privilege.
Now you, now you,
Oh, I rolled it with advantage. Did I get my advantage?
Now
I
you
was
have-
like, that was
Yes,
a good
yes,
thing.
now you
yeah,
have
yeah.
disadvantage.
You're fine. So with a 15, you managed to make them stop on their track before they could start judging you. You did a counter judge.
I did an Eminem, bro. That was my 8 Mile one.
He said, "Whoever has not sinned, cast the first stone."
All right,
That is a good point.
Kara says, very well. I have to thank you for your trust. I shall provide you with some equipment and some goods so that you may have a better chance. Just so you know that I truly believe you may be our best chance at avoiding bloodshed.
And thank
Your
Do
you
you have
so
any
objective-
much.
disguise we could use?
If you find
Could get-
things that can help us and you find a way out before you are successful, don't doubt to leave the mine and come back to us. There's no need for us to lose whatever you manage to accomplish because you get too bold.
I must thank you also for allowing this opportunity. I know that you have been fighting this fight for a long time, and I know that in many of your people and your soldiers, the idea of finally receiving some sort of vindication or some sort of hope that this was all worth it through retribution seemed like the best option. But truly, if we can do it this way, you will have also proven me wrong. You were not what the Elixian people had taught the amputees are. So I also thank you for knowing my mother didn't waste her time with people that we maybe thought were murderers.
All right, persuasion. I know that seems strange, but you still have to do
I
it.
wasn't trying to persuade. Just talk too much, that's all I do. 14, 16.
She seems to be, where's the word, emotionally impacted by your words somehow, but she manages to keep herself composed, and she says, retribution will be required, but there's no need to make the working man pay for the sins of their leaders. And by the way, Home wants to just clarify. He says, so I shall be staying with this other young lady to protect her and her people?
She looks at Kara, she looks at Galthorne, she looks at everyone, she goes, as much as you would protect anyone else, of course your focus will be on our Valerie.
And all of a sudden, this machine comes to life, turning slightly to Home, and the girl reacts as if there was like an error, like a bug in the machine. Like, what's going on? And the robot says all of a sudden,
Then user allocated. Protection unit. Comply at once.
He's a protection unit?
And Home turns to Home turns to it and he says,
You seem to be outdated and confused. These are not Nen, and I need not follow the directions. But I will, because they are my friends.
Oh.
Home has choice. You may not demand that Home fall in line.
That's basically what he did.
I liked you. You looked very interesting.
Doesn't seem to be able to answer. It doesn't seem to have the same personality that Home has. It's simpler.
Doctor, I have to say, as much as your people do not understand magic, unfortunately, I do not understand your technology very well.
You're doing quite well, I have to say, all things considered. If you have any questions, I'll do my best to answer them.
I learn how to pretend not to ask stupid questions when I'm not sure what to say.
So the soldiers instantly retort, and every single one of them, except Kara, they seem to be really against having Home around. This one says, what do I call her?
Clementine.
Major. Yeah, they call her Major because of Jemathia, her father. This one comes and he says,
but Major, we can't trust this thing. It's one of those clankers.
And this one says,
it's because of Golenkin like that one that we lost our arms and then our jobs.
And Kara says, either you believe, like Elixians do, that they deserve human rights, or you believe them to be tools. But either way, they're not dangerous on their own. So stop on your feet and follow my orders. And they all get in line.
May I say, Mr. Home has an independence of its own, and his focus is to protect Valerie. Is anybody here against being charged to protecting children?
They look at each other, but they don't answer.
I see.
Paris whispers to Galthorne, and she's like, it's these kind of comments that made me quite sure they were the extremists I'd heard. They were absolutely barbaric.
His macro is really funny.
Savage.
Okay. Well done. So that is all, guys. You guys are ready to leave for the mine prison at your leisure. You are, however, at the edge of the day, let's say, Are you going to choose to go today and have to spend the night somewhere over there? Do you want to do this overnight and risk exhaustion, or do you want to rest and
Um,
go to infiltrate in the morning?
I do want to
We
say.
can't
Oh,
wait.
Yeah. What were you saying,
I
Tavish?
do want to say something, and I hope you guys don't get bothered by it. But just the fact that it was mentioned about the whole thing that we're doing something,
Banishment?
the banishment.
Possible banishment, yeah.
Tavish is not gonna want to go.
Oh,
Tavish doesn't have to go then.
you want to go where? Sorry.
To the mines. Stay here.
Oh shit.
Tavish, it's time that we decide to go. I think that we need to leave probably tomorrow based on this wild magic incident you've caused. Close quarters can't be the best idea, and I did plan to do some magic. So we'll head off tomorrow to the outpost.
Oh, I forget. I forget you're in there, Doctor. I thought there was some strange figure that I didn't know. Well, you're planning to go really go in there, huh? Well,
She notices
Well,
Tavish
we are
is being weird.
we are pla- we are planning to use concealment to disguise us in case anybody would recognize us.
hmm.
I do have to attend my family problems, and I do not wish to be seen or flagged in this mission. But the
Well,
doctor's mother
um,
life is at stake, and I wouldn't sleep calmly anymore if I didn't assist her in retrieving her own mother and saving probably several
would
people.
you perhaps explain to me why don't we just charge in their banner and all and army and just take care of this, once and for all? It seems like a big
That would be how we will all be flagged as terrorists.
hmm.
A
I
quiet
would also
infiltration in the area without creating too much fuss is probably best to avoid being discovered or get rid of small inconveniences. If the whole place ups and go, beside having to mask us, we will have to bet on a lot of bloodshed and a lot of people dying.
Why don't
If it can,
mm, uh, what about the more like passive approach? Perhaps we can just interrupt their supplies, and then once they see it's not profitable, they leave.
Tavish, if the people are being enslaved, mother, slavers do not leave behind enslaved people just because it's not profitable. They are tools.
They also
When
don't leave a
tools
place with evidence left, and every worker in there is evidence of what they've been doing.
when tools are broken or not needed anymore, especially tools that are not that are frowned upon elsewhere, they are not just left to roam and say they're sorry. They're broken permanently. History teaches us that slavers are not kind-hearted people, and when the profit stops flowing in, they find other purposes for their tools. It's a
There's,
resource.
there's also one thing you're
It'll-
not thinking about as well, Tavish. I don't know if you've realized this, but the green lace is absolutely in cahoots with this place. If they stop having Elixian prisoners to work in these mines, who do you think they'll take next? Your Rivalorian people will be. And if your mother was stuck in that mine, maybe you would think that time was of the essence.
I
I
mean,
don't really want to speak any more of this, but Tavish, I do hope you'll join.
mm,
I would never force you though. And she kind of like hopes that Galtharian's going to continue, but if she was to be there and to hear someone just not wanting
It,
to, it's just too hard.
it is your choice, Tavish. But me, as a Rivalorian, I do not have the heart to leave the mother of a friend in prison or any slave in prison. We have strict laws against slavery. If there is a glimmer of chance that on Rivalorian territory there is slavery going about, like it is happening in my land, I
Hmm.
have to do all I possibly can to stop it and bring it to light.
What do you say, Tavish?
why don't we just well, I mean, if it's a big issue, then why don't we just bring it up to the Holy Order? We already have their trust.
That's actually a really good point.
We could bring it up to the Holy Order. They could launch an investigation.
I mean, we already told them about some terrorists overseas, and they believed every word we said. So, it won't be far fetched to tell them that we have one here at home.
But the problem is that in this situation, they're not heretics. They're just slavers. That's not in the hands of the Holy Order. That's in the hands of the king and the people that rule the land. And what is happening is land conceded temporarily to Elixir. It is a diplomatic issue that will have to go through several channels of diplomatic discussion with Elixir to be allowed into said mines, because I believe they are legally under Elixian law and territory right now.
Oh, that sucks. Well,
those are very long routes. But if you don't feel like, I understand perfectly. It is a risk. There is many risks. There is the risk of dying. There is the risk of being flagged as a criminal. But for me, the greater risk is to be not able anymore to look at Paris in the eyes because I shied away from helping saving her mother. If your mother was in danger, I wouldn't hesitate to assist you.
Oh, well, my mother would just expect me to go charge in there head first and rescue her.
And that's what we're doing. We're charging quietly inside to try and figure out a way to pull out the people without shedding too much blood. There is no legal route here. We have to take a small illegal detour to right a wrong.
It's so funny hearing Rivalorians really worried about legality. Paris, I wish Paris was hearing this. She'd be like, oh my gosh, you guys do care about this stuff. Your laws are just barbaric.
Well,
Tavish,
Tavish holds out his symbol, the one. Well, give me a bit of time. I will.
Well, I believe we won't be leaving anyway, because if we consider you coming with us, you have your magical issue at hand right now, and we cannot go with that. So we have to leave in the morning anyway. And otherwise, everything will be a risk. So you have, I believe, the rest of the day and the night to sleep on the issue and figure out if you wish to come or not. I will not bring you, I will not hate you or treat you differently if you wish to stay away. Staying away from danger is the sensible option people should do. Madmen charge into it blindly. And I probably am a bit of that. Don't worry, Tavish. No one will think less of you if you decide not to come. The only things that matter is what you think of yourself.
Okay. You say something else, Tavish, or do we continue?
Tavish he just looks towards where Paris left and like, well.
What he would say if he's looking there, Paris has Fluke with her, and she's showing the map, and she's definitely Aegon Stolas. Like, she probably looks like a sports captain, like trying to run plays. She looks pretty like frantic.
Well, I suppose. Well, I guess we'll sleep on it. I suppose. Well, until the next day, I suppose. I'll see you around.
We'll have dinner together, all right?
Aye.
As long as we don't cast magic around you, we're fine. I don't plan on using magical cutlery to eat.
Magical cutlery.
You guys come over
Speaking
and
of
you hear
magical
Paris going to
cutlery.
Pistolas. Have you ever considered enchanted cutlery, like an artificer's tool, maybe one unit that could be a fork, a spoon, and a knife?
Damn. A patent pending. Music is so loud.
Is there any can I roll
No,
perhaps
George,
religion
you
or
go.
history to see if there's any statue of the one nearby?
Statue of the One. No.
Oh.
You get the idea that somebody should make it. You could make an altar to the One in your garage.
Okay.
Like I did in mine, even if I can access it yet.
Altar of the Juan.
Juan.
Galtharian's back. Yeah, you come back to just that. I would have Paris would have her map out, and she's explaining. She'd be like, "So this looks to be an entranceway. I'm not sure if this is an exit or if this is just the last bit of the blueprint into another part of the building. But this could potentially be an out." Galtharian, will
Yes,
will
Doctor.
Tavish help us?
Tavish will think about that overnight.
And
Oh.
Tavish, as you enter the carriage, what do you seek to make an altar or something?
Yeah, I mean, I think he would feel like he needs some answer right away, so he's probably just gonna put his symbol of the one maybe on a pedestal or elevated,
Mm-hmm.
and then do the pray. Say,
You
oh,
smile to find that in your personal room, a pedestal has appeared out of nowhere, right in the middle of the room.
oh,
Whoa.
And you put your pendant in it, and you kneel or you sit or you just
I think
put your hands together.
yeah, I sit and I put my head on both my hands while sitting down, reminiscing, asking the Juan, oh, what should I do? I don't want to break the law and break me mama's heart, and if I'm exiled and never see her again, I don't know what to do.
So, with 15 in religion, you try to convey your doubts to the Ethereum, to the voiceless personality that speaks to you whenever you, I mean, sometimes speaks to you when you require it. Even though it's in your own voice, and most of the time you don't quite get to understand it. You do find solace in its counsel. So you peer forward into your mind, and as you express these doubts, the feelings that you get are similar of what you think your mother would make you feel in this situation. It's assurance that whatever you choose is, or you will be able to live with whatever you choose. But perhaps there is also the other feeling that your mother would give you, right? The sense of the duty to family, duty to those that you choose to take care of, and that failing to that duty is just the worst thing that you could possibly do in the face of your mother. You remember your father, and you remember how he has made your mother feel in that sense, in that regard, that he has failed to be there for you guys. And even though Paris is not your family, her mom is her family, and because of your help, she could be closer to not being that for somebody else. Do you think that perhaps if somebody was there when your father needed it, perhaps he wouldn't have failed to be there for you?
Oh. I just gave you jazz clicks, Val. That was real mad.
I guess Tavish will continue thinking then about it. I don't want to spend too much time.
It's all good. All right. So, what is next, my boys? We took a long rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna. I was going to ask if they have any culinary services, like a mess hall, and if we could purchase
Yeah,
a meal.
they should definitely have
Mm.
a place to eat, right? Okay, so we spend the night here.
Yes,
Yes.
please.
Okay. Joining your people here around the campfire. Some of the guards try to to celebrate with you guys that you might be just joining their group in a way, or at least joining efforts with them. Um, there's a little bit of not celebration, but that which comes before a terrible fight or a terrible battle. People seem to be trying to take the edge off by just enjoying themselves a little bit with you around your base, and they seem attracted to the red-tailed gecko and its members. Najim, from afar, boom boom, represents some sort of really interesting form of entertainment.
That's amazing. Oh my god. From the clearing.
That's that's a lot of entertainment.
Oh, the sound's just resonating, guys. Like imagine that like bass when you're at a festival. Like just
And as such, this foggy night turns into a little celebration, some sort, as people from the outpost flock within to enjoy. Not the outpost, the rebel base. Now, there is no such thing as Elixian popular dances. They don't seem to dance on the street. They do have, classical dancing that they do in halls or they do in big celebrations or in weddings and whatnot. But these Elixians have been here for a while, so they seemingly enjoy these new aspects of culture. And you see them start to dance. You see them start to also play music or also play games and whatnot. And instead of eating at the mess hall, many of the soldiers realize, hey, that looks like a way more fun. So they decide to bring food for everyone.
amazing. We should make sure that the farmers and the kids have it all. Yeah, Paris is going to teach the Elixians who are keen after they've been drinking an orcish dance then, or like an orcish like chant. That'll be fun.
Cool. All right. And as such, the day continues. Let's do the things that happen when long rests occur. First, give me a roll of performance and history, Paris. And then we go to the sequel memories just momentarily.
Almonds.
If it's to teach, she has advantage now. Am I wrong?
No, only with Valerie.
Okay, so it was with Valerie.
Oh, that
Alright.
sucks.
All right. You fail to remember a couple of the details, but people seem to enjoy your performance either way. With your metallic armor, you're like, "Tum, tum," to do the dances really clumsily, tum, 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 tum. And there is a lot of laughter and enjoyment.
Okay. And now that I know what the role is for, it's good you don't tell us because hindsight, I'm like, oh, I would have, if I'd known, I would have been like, hey, Aegon helped me.
Oh, did you have advantage?
No, I didn't. That's what I'm saying. It's actually really good that I because I don't mind not getting the advantage. That's funny.
Well, maybe if he was here, he would have definitely given it to you.
That's what I mean. I was like, oh man.
Well, it's okay. We'll get the advantage giver back one day. So, let's do a little something over here. First, 15. +1 to everybody to your morale because you delivered the quest about the accursed, and the Holy Order agreed to do something about it. You also got a reward, I think.
Some gold.
Some gold.
Yeah.
+1 for this celebration. And +1
We'll
for...
remove our
Do you think English
curses.
came out and played music?
Oh, and another one for removing your curses. All right. Is there any minus that I can think of? No, I don't think so.
Oh, well, we're still sleeping in the caravan, so us nobles get a -1.
No, the
No, no,
caravan
no, no,
doesn't
no,
give
no.
you minus.
Caravan's fine.
It
Oh,
The
then why
caravan
didn't we get
is
one last time?
it's just
We
about
got one
comfortable,
last
yeah. So you're fine there. I can't think of much else. Yeah, you guys are just
Alright.
positive right now. So move your morals to 14, please.
Tavish will get a negative.
One negative for what reason?
For the lightning strike and the damaging,
Oh.
and also the whole situation, the whole decision he has to make.
All right. Well, decisions are
Do
rough.
you think he came out to the music at all, or does he just stay in the caravan?
If anything, it'll make
Galtharian
it'll
did
make it
tell him
worse.
to have dinner together.
If anything, it'll make him worse. It'll make him sulk more.
Sulk?
Mm-hmm.
Why are you sulking, boy?
He's sulking.
Macaulay culking.
I really was interested in the way that you took that vow because I didn't have any. I thought of that perception of it, because I was just thinking of heaps of things, and then when you're like, would he wonder if had someone been there for his dad or something? Not to sway it either way, just fascinating choice for human nature. I was like, actually, shit, I didn't think of that at all. But yeah, people might. Wow, yeah, I was like, that's such an interesting one.
All right. So, in order, from the bottom left, Diana is the first. Paris Curie, do you wish to learn anything in this lovely night?
Okay, so I don't
I
need
think
to...
she's maxed.
Yeah, I
Oh, she's
don't need
maxed.
to learn any of that
Damn.
stuff. So what I'm going
1,
to
2,
do
and
is I'm
3.
gonna make
You're
a
right.
poison.
She's ready for level 2, right? No. No, wait a minute.
Yeah,
Arcane craft, infusions, armor,
Armor.
and magical core.
This is not. This wasn't on this.
Okay, she needs one. Then she needs one
We
because
did come to
these
that
comes with
conclusion.
craft.
Whoops.
Yeah. You have one more slot.
I should do something to those ones that are free. I should mark them somehow.
Maybe you give everything 2 strings, but only 1 string to the ones that are that.
That would have been a cool idea at first, but I put 2 strings on everything for Tavish, for example.
Oh. I'm going to make a poison, please, out of one of my herbs.
You know what? No, because everything branches from things and not from the original person.
I'll just give it a glow. Something like this.
Things that comes for free gives them a glow. You can do it also for the mage and master because it's a freebies, ritualistic too. We have a bunch of synergies.
I really non deal. Paris can learn one more, but sadly she doesn't have any to learn. All right, we'll have to find a new teacher. Although I have to say, infusions and your armorer upgrades, that is both things you can learn here. So perhaps as your action to in this long rest, you could just look for somebody to teach you tonight.
Yes.
One of these amputated rebels. I'll ask you back in a second. Tavish, do you have anything to learn?
I'm gonna learn the Shield of Faith.
Oh
The
shit!
spell.
Look at him.
The Shield of Faith.
Okay, then just drag it onto your.
You and Tavish, you and Dr. Paris already. Dr. Paris already knows that. Am I correct?
Yeah, didn't you learn it with me?
I have it in my mark, but I never actually learned it.
Oh, gotcha.
Now, if you both learned it at the same time because of the Triforce, you should have it already.
I don't remember how you got it, so we can't quite convey.
I thought I'm pretty sure that we both got it in our mark together.
I got it. I got it when Tavish got it. Well, because you got it, dude. You got it from your interactions with, I think, with the statue in the Privalorian Outpost.
And then you share.
No. It was given to you by the undead knight, Gilbert O'Meron, because he used it on the arena, and that's how you learned it. I remember.
I wasn't there for that end bit, actually.
Mm-hmm.
This might be
So
another guy.
right now, Shield of Faith is owned by 2 different people
Mm.
and cannot be learned by a
Who?
third. Okay.
Who
Dr.
has
Perry says it.
Oh, do you?
Doctor.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that! Yeah, Shield of Faith.
All right.
Okay, so yeah, no, nobody else can learn it unless they make a great effort.
Because I don't have
Alright.
any other spell I can learn. They're all abilities.
All right, so drag the Shield of Faith from your mark to your character sheet, if you wish to learn it.
Yeah, because I think I already have 4 things, and that's already ready for level 3, right?
Oh, let me check. You have Wild Magic,
Yeah.
Dragon Resilience, Bardic Inspiration. That's 3. That means level 0, level 1, 1 for level 2, and 2 for level 2. So you're ready for level 3.
Oh shit! You're the first one ready.
Okay.
I think you're also ready. One for free. So 1, level 0, level 1. And these are the level 2 ones, right?
Nice.
Yeah, I think aren't those from the subclass that you took?
Yeah. So no, I'm not ready. I missed one thing. Because this one is free. With this is level 1, level 2, and with this it counts mage armament.
But this
And
one
then I
didn't.
got. Yes, but I
So
still have 1.
2. Oh, I see.
And
3.
3.
1, 2, 3. No, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so you're missing 1.
Okay.
Yep.
So I guess I mean that's the only thing I can learn. So I'll do Shield of Faith then.
All right, good, wonderful. Dragging it to your mark, and congrats on that really nice spell. All right, Mr.
Did you want it instead, or did you want to learn
I
instead?
wish I could give it, because I mean, now that I'm all armored up, I don't need it.
I mean,
it's
I don't have a great want for it. So I don't need to take it.
I mean, Tavish can cast it on other people too.
Oh yeah, I can also cast it on you. Save you your
I
spell
think
slot.
is it on yourself only or not? I don't remember.
No.
It's on a creature.
No, I want it for self-use for tanking, but it's fine. Don't worry.
Mm-hmm.
Creature of your choice, but that includes yourself.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not gonna take it.
No, take it.
No?
It's fine. I'll take another concentration spell eventually. It's fine.
Yeah, you could totally do with the AC. I'm pretty sure Galtharian's is already quite high in
I mean,
comparison. at least.
in my opinion, Tavish needs AC way more than.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think that you
Yeah.
using it's really good.
Well, the thing is that I think I would probably want to use a different kind of concentration spell than that.
Mm.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Well, so what do you think do you learn instead?
AC.
You can get Rage for the Wild Surge Rage.
Wait, is that something I
Oh
can
my
get?
gosh.
Oh my god! Do you forget what Rancho gave you? He gave you
No,
Rage
no,
and
well,
the
the thing is that
Rage from
doesn't
Wild
that
Surge.
doesn't that count as an ability though? So I can't get it.
Oh, I'm an idiot.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you
You're
got
right.
poked up for like the split second, dude.
Apologies. My bad. Wait,
As much as it
are these two
terrifies me, I
abilities?
think it's
Why do you
really
have these? Are these two or are these one? What is happening here?
That's
Oh, they're one. They're one.
yeah,
I remember.
they're both they're paired together.
Okay, good.
Um,
Yeah, I have to remember if something is like this, touching together is because they count as one. Ah, so this one should not be here. This one should be here. There we go. That's better.
Oh, nice. Okay, so I'm not gonna take that then.
No, take it. It's fine. You need the AC, man.
No, I'm not gonna take.
There are a bajillion other things I can learn for concentration.
No, it's fine.
All right. Well, it's up to him.
Especially because.
Let's continue. Mr. Fister, what you learning?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I literally have nothing. I have nothing to
What a
learn.
pathetic excuse of a wizard. Can't even learn.
I haven't seen many wizardry things around me. The fuck you want from me?
All right, let's continue. So with that, let's do the actual activities for the day. Paris, do you want
Yeah.
to learn something from somebody else? Because you may just learn something if you couldn't hear.
Yes. I wanted to go to Kara again, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Does she have anything to teach?
She definitely has some to teach. Let's see. So do you have any upgrades for your armor? No, right? I think I gave you nothing upgrade.
Yeah,
Oh no,
just
you have
the
dampening field. You have dampening field.
dampening
Okay.
field. I do have one, so she has two more. And then there's the other dude, the other guy. And what does he teach? He teaches more of the pilot side of it.
Mm-hmm. So here, I'll go check. I'll go to artificer. All right. So I just realized where's the pilot subclass? I can't see it.
The whole idea of being a Gundam is very cool.
Huh, funky.
And then she
Okay.
can go back to focusing on being an anthropologist who's good at engineering as opposed to like an
One day, the roof of the red-tailed gecko is going to open and shoot up robot parts, and you will jump
All
up
right,
in the
let's see.
sky, shout something, and then you will be assembled.
What am I gonna go? I'm gonna jump up and I'm gonna yell, "Goats to me!"
And then they start
Okay.
the music and the whole action, the movie.
Yeah, then I'm gonna go like that. Like that'll
So-
be on. That'll be on.
So I could have Kara teach you powered steps, meaning a part for your powered armor, a new improvement. Out of the 3 that you can learn, that increases your movement speed by 5, which is great.
Yeah.
Or instead, let's see, what would be something useful? Right, one of these. Where are they? I can't find the list of infusions. There they are. So you've got the Boots of Winding Path. That was the only infusion you had.
Yeah. I have enhanced defense as well.
Enhance.
Enhanced.
So she could teach you the one she has for. Oh, never mind. I wish this was organized by level, because she has one that you cannot learn to high level. Yeah, I don't think there's any of these. They're too high level, right? Yeah. Such. Okay. She can teach you one which makes your armor become basically like you would integrate a shit ton of different professional tools into it. Let's see.
Sounds very
It's
nerdy.
my armor, so when I'm wearing my armor doing these professions, I do better.
Basically, it would allow you to select 2 tools, I believe. For example, let's say that you got like jeweler's tools and I don't know, blacksmithing tools, and you would imbue them into the armor. So you would attach them, basically, you would do some engineering to make them part of the armor. And for as long as you use the armor for those professions, you would change the stat which that profession scales to your stat, your casting stat. For example, like you wanted to do some jewelry or whatever last time, but it was dexterity. You would turn it into your wisdom.
Oh my gosh, okay, I'm absolutely doing that. And then I can use my crafter's tube, which does smithing, jeweling, engineering, and all the other stuff.
Wait, sorry, what was that?
Yeah, because I was saying absolutely, I will learn that one, please, because then I can use my crafter's tube, which is what Aegon bought for us in the outpost, and it does smithing, jewel crafting, engineering. So it does jewel crafting. I can make a ring.
Oh damn, that is dope. Actually,
Yeah.
very nice synergy there to put the crafter's tube as your as the tools that you put in the armor. That's kind of
Yeah.
cool. So you would make all of those scale with wisdom. Very nice.
Amazing. Amazing. Yes, please. It's leather working as well. If anyone wants like a demon skin leather outfit, you know, I can make that.
So cool.
I hope Tavish takes me up.
Okay,
Are you
so I
worried
need to
'cause it's
copy this to your character. To learn it, however, you need to give
Bro.
me probably engineering. How about
Okay,
that?
let's go. And what should I hope to get?
Don't know.
Oh, that's such a good graphic one.
By the way,
Dude.
just be aware. This is oh no, wait, this is an infusion. Right, this is an infusion. It doesn't count towards the list of abilities or anything like that.
Ooh.
Oh, it doesn't? I'll still do it. It's still a really cool thing.
Okay. And how many infusions can she have at this time?
Level 4 and
4
2
maximum.
active at a time.
Okay,
You
so this
can
is my
know
third
4
one.
and have 2 active at a time.
I want to have 2
Okay.
active at a time.
But you can
And
know
two
4. And you
at
change
a
them in the morning.
in the morning. Gotcha. Okay. I didn't
After a
choose
long
in the
rest, you can change your infusions.
morning. Okay.
And you can have 4 recipes and 2 active at one time.
Okay. So if I wake up on a day where we believe there will be no encounters, I would put on this. I would make this one active, and then I would be able to like do a whole lot of crafting that day. Say like that.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Okay. Fantastic.
I mean, for now, you don't have many more active, so you can activate that one too.
Oh, that's not a good roll. 14.
I think that's enough.
Oh,
No
good.
problem. Look at the ability that I gave you. Oh wait, I
Oh
need
my
to make
goodness,
it.
my engineering just went up.
There you go.
Ooh, congratulations!
Very
Are you
nice.
level 5 now?
I am level 2. That was so
Oh,
kind of
ah,
you.
okay.
It says that,
My
that you're
an-
not proficient in it. Isn't she supposed to be proficient in it because it is tools?
Oh, you're not proficient with engineering. Let me see.
You have to put the proficiency
Yeah,
manually.
she should have had. So you would have you would get a little bit more experience there. Let me make you
Oh,
proficient. Proficient.
Thanks. Good looking out.
It-
You have it on
it's
not
because if you-
proficient, which is weird.
I didn't do that on purpose, but I believe I did do that.
I'm rolling to check. There you go. Now you're proficient.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank
So
you.
you leveled up.
Yes, I'm leveled up.
Huzzah.
So what? To level 2?
Level 2. Huzzah! Thank you.
It's level 2.
Drinks all around. Constitution save.
Actually, yeah, like Paris is gonna wonder why you're not out there. She probably would go.
And the ability is this, by the way. I'm gonna
Oh,
put it in the
that would
chat.
go well.
This is an infusion. We need to remember. Armor of tools infusion. I'm gonna put it like that. Boom. That's the one.
Two to farm as an action creature in this infused something That's awesome. Yeah, until where and use the tools as an action. Okay.
All right. Tavish, what do you do for the rest?
Let's see. I think he would just. I think he would just go to bed. I don't think he would want to do much at this moment.
Okay. All right, that's fine with me. Mr. Gatuthutu.
So, despite the roll I did to enchanting, I don't think you have the enchanted item ready. Am I correct?
Enchanted roll you did on the crafting chat of the goat. Which one is it?
The third Clypeus rune.
The third Clypeus rune, third Clypeus rune.
It's right above. It's the you copy pasted the 19 to that I rolled.
Let me
probably-
check. So we did last time the one that is above, right? The 11.
So right above my last posting about tailoring fundamentals, there is my role for the element, number, effect, and targets, and you reposted the 19. That was the role plus 12, so it's
Oh, I see
31.
what is going on. Okay, okay, okay. And I'm missing just one element. What is this? Which one? Two. This is the way this is written is confusing me. One element, number one. Two effects, number one and two. And two targets.
On the you have a
Oh,
table
so
with the
you're making a new.
No, I'm adding the third rune.
Oh, you're adding the third one. Oh, okay.
Because
And
I posted I was doing the
I see what the E and
above,
T is now. That's element and target, right?
yes.
And what about effect?
No, not element, effect. Because element I just missed one because there are three effect elements.
Okay. Now it is clear. That's why I was confused. Okay, okay, okay. Well, I'll have it Friday if you don't mind.
No. But that's why I'm saying I'm not doing that. I'm doing the tailoring fundamental thing because it will be just a straight up role to start having tailoring.
Okay. So we sacrifice his spare clothes carefully under the stitches to the And what is this for?
Well, to start to be a tailor because
it's just practicing, right?
Yeah,
that's cool.
I mean, I don't think a person can just start and do clothes out of nowhere. So before I need.
Sounds cool.
It's a good role.
All right, then do your first roll of tailoring ever, I think.
Oh my goodness! Good luck.
Someone can help me, I guess, because it's night.
Yeah, I'm right here. I'm showing off my new inbuilt tools that I've got, and there's like leather. I don't know. There's stuff in there. I'm trying to be very helpful. I probably hold the material straight for you.
All right, and I'm removing my other clothes.
I need to make a system of checking your crafting chat before the sessions in some way. Let's see. The 19. Well, I mean, you add it to experience since you're not making anything. That is all you get.
Yeah.
And you do some practicing. You fiddle around with your own clothes, trying to understand how the stitching works, and you produce some practices on some empty patches of cloth. What is it?
I destroy the clothes I use, right?
Which one is it that you use?
I have a spare one in the inventory.
Then yeah, sure.
Fine clothes.
I don't think they just get it fucking absolutely obliterated. Maybe I should give you some cloth in return.
Okay, that's okay.
What was it? Just simple clothes, or which one was it?
No, it was fine clothes.
Oh, then I'm gonna give you some silk.
We're about to just destroy them.
Yeah. Give you some silk. Let's see.
Let me remove them anyway.
Here, I gave you 3 silk to your inventory.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, guys, well, with that, I think we're done with the rest. So let's go back to the map. Campaign 2, no, campaign 3. We go to the Revel base. And as morning comes...
I lost my aura.
Your aura? Which one?
My chaotic aura.
You can come back and you're not shunned by existing.
And Najim is no longer humongous.
Gigantic.
He's gonna have so much growth pain.
He's no more the biggest bard on earth.
But he will always be the biggest bard on our heart.
Oh.
So this is the 25th of March, and as morning arrives, the people return to their posts.
We have to roll weather.
To sleep.
Oh, roll weather.
We have to roll the weather. And whether or not my weathers.
Oh.
Look at her here.
Paris needs to find home and give him the banner.
And they light.
You can put it in campaign 3 inventory because
that's a good idea.
Because otherwise Val is going to erase that at home, and then the banner will be lost forever.
Oh yes.
It's 1d6 or 1d5. I don't remember.
think it was 1d6
It's 1d6.
the weather.
So it's a 6.
Okay, so it's time to
Is it
change
a
the
six?
Snowstorm.
traveler's clothes, isn't it?
Snow.
Is it a 1d6? Okay. Sorry, not a 1d6. You roll a 6 on the 1d6.
Mhm.
So now you have to roll a 1d. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1d4.
1.
1. Strangely
One.
enough, on this day, an unusual weather phenomenon occurs.
Oh. Lagas.
It's
In the
raining
morning,
men. Hallelujah.
in the morning, as the sun was what is the word? Expected to appear at the edge of the horizon, you saw something else entirely when you woke up in the morning. You got out of your carriage, and you were stretching. You looked at where the sun should be. You saw the red hue of dawn being a bit too red.
Ooh,
Mm.
that's
God.
terrifying.
Yeah, that doesn't sound good.
Is this the red moon like Terraria?
This is
No.
fucking
No.
yeah.
That would just be
It's
awful.
fucking Terraria. It's pirate invasion.
Ta-da! Okay, the fog fucks off. Please, Mr. Fog, you need to relax.
Mr. Fog. He is fuck off.
Mr. Fog. Why is he not going away?
It takes time for the weather to change because they are particles. They don't vanish instantly.
Well,
There we go.
that
It's
is
clearing
They,
up
they,
slowly.
they,
It looks
they, have,
like. That's
they have a
awesome.
time of existence and they keep spawning and linger.
Let's see.
That was actually very
Well, I'm gonna
cool.
click on this button. I'm just gonna put some embers in the air. I don't know if you can see them. And then I'm gonna go to the other one, which is this one.
They're a bit
Taller.
small, the embers, so you have to really
Oh, they
zoom
are.
in.
I'm gonna turn them off right away. Ah, they are so laggy. What
Oh
the
my
fuck?
goodness, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Laggy
they're
even for
lagging
me.
a bit.
It's awful. Holy shit. Okay,
I thought
and
it
then
was
I'm
good.
gonna do the actual effect, which is this horrible shit.
Well, I guess we're not going where we were supposed to go. Oh
Oh
fuck.
my gosh. That's terrifying, dudes.
Alright.
Is something ever happened in the past?
Okay, I do a history roll based on what you just said. Paz like looks at you guys. You're Riverline, but I might. She pulls out some books. Oh, knows nothing. Tavish knows.
I'm looking for.
I didn't know I had a plus in intelligence. That's
In history.
Oh, I do.
Yeah. But I think you get it with advantage because you are in a river like land.
well,
like
who knows?
area.
Maybe it's not a
We don't know
Rivalorian.
if it's a Rivalorian thing or
No.
not.
Could just be a
We
phenomenon.
have to give Val like 5 minutes to figure out what the fuck is up and to explain.
Oh, I guess. Oh yeah, if it was like survival, that would be on the area. That'd be interesting information.
So, all four of you need to roll charisma saving throws.
Charisma?
Yes.
Oh no.
I'm using the Tides of Chaos for this.
Okay. Oh gosh.
Give myself
Where are you?
advantage.
Oh, you're right over there. Okay. Oh god.
Is 17 enough?
17 is enough.
Thank God that wasn't an epic roll. I would have tanked everybody.
Well, actually, does Tides of Chaos count for saving throws? Oh, it is. Okay, cool. Charisma, advantage.
Or saving throw, nice.
Okay.
Who did you get Tides of Chaos from again? I can't
It's
remember.
a subclass. This is subclass.
Yep.
Subclass, and that's oh god.
I drank the forbidden
Just
water.
woke up one day.
I drank the gamer girl bathtub water.
Gamer go back. Man, that shit was expensive.
So, I just realized I don't need to make all of you roll. Only those, I don't even know if any of you have been bitten by one of the bestial cursed
Oh no,
creatures.
Lord what?
No, I haven't.
No, I don't think Paris ever has. Are we about to find out that other people in our group have been?
I don't think anybody has been here.
No,
Okay,
I
good.
don't believe anybody's
So what
been
you
to
begin to realize that people are looking around very frantically at each other. What does this mean? What is this? And
What is it?
what happens next is that you begin to hear it in the distance. What could be so loud that you're hearing it from so far away? As you are in a really high place in this royal base, you get
Is
to
it-
see far away the smoke columns that begin to appear in the capital.
Oh shit!
And what you hear is the sound of their screams.
What?
Holy crap!
Can
Paris,
I
And I
go to the
believe
other?
I really have to go do one thing real quick.
Travis is gonna. Well, yeah,
What is that? Oh my gosh, Paris sends Kluk to get his, like, well, like, I don't know, it's so far away. I don't know what she does. Just, like, get closer, film something. What's going on?
Travis is gonna start running home. He's concerned for his mama.
1 second.
Oh my gosh. How far are we from the capital?
We're very far.
But we can.
I believe we are on a plateau, very far, a few days away from the capital.
A few days travel.
A few days. No,
Okay,
no,
we
I
can
think
hear
it's
them.
it's 6. I think it's 6 hours away.
I was about to say, because we can hear them. The distance can't be that great.
6 hours
Okay,
away is a
so
lot.
No, no, I'm saying, but we can hear them.
So it means that there are too many people that are screaming at the same time.
so
But
there's
even
this
so, the-
quest that you did not yet have, I believe.
We hadn't been to the capital yet, yeah.
This one, cleanse the waters, and you have
Uh-huh.
now failed it.
We didn't even know it was one.
I believe you knew you had
Yeah.
to do.
That was a big issue that we. That was one of the
We knew
main
that there
issues of
was the
Rivalry.
water, but we
Was the
never got
waters.
given the quest. So, like, we did hear that the water was bad for sure, but then the quest never actually came into the quest line.
It's all right.
Didn't
You
someone give?
you will still deal with everything. You're just gonna have different events happening in the quest compared to the other campaign.
What was it? What would it take to have triggered that to have shown up in the quest area? Did we just not talk to the right
So
people?
the quest that you're expected to do sooner than the later is the finding the alchemist for Lord Loskar, because it's the first thing that they tell you to do,
Yes.
and that
if
would
we're
have led
just
to this.
impressed with that,
But
we're not about
it's
it,
okay. You still have to do that
Oh,
quest,
no,
and it's
okay.
just going to be a bit different.
Hmm.
But don't worry about it. This does
We
not
will
affect you.
look for
So
that
soon
freaking
after
guy.
this, the sun actually does rise, and the moon. It's just a compass in it. This red moon, like two eyes. One that shines with the light of the sun, and the other one with its red hue. Let's
Can
see.
I do a religion roll to the plexus in when I see this matter happening?
Yes, of course.
I will go
Why,
to
of
my
course.
altar, if you don't mind. I know it's not existing, but I believe it gives me advantage on religion rolls to the plexus. Am I correct?
Absolutely. Right. So you go quickly to pray.
I pray to ask guidance on what is happening here, because this is an event I've never seen before. Boom. Look how religious I am. Matter of freedom, what kind of weave is happening right now in the sky?
All right. So, as you inquire to the sleeping goddess, no words return in response, but rather the feelings of, well, indifference, really. The plexus is a goddess of freedom. And you understand that the feelings that you get are, well, that whoever, because somebody is doing this, is not a natural phenomenon. Whoever is doing
Okay.
this is for a purpose. It's like a signal to trigger something to happen.
Okay. But this is a man-made weave. It's not a natural phenomenon of reality, which
It's a
is
spell.
what I wanted to know. Yeah. No, she actually answered to me. This is a natural spell. So I
All
rush
right,
out to say.
guys. Well, Tavish was about to leave, but the red moon wanes, and you realize, well, I mean, your brewery is not in the west of the capital; it's far to the west. Do you still wish to leave, Tavish?
Hmm.
I come out, by the way, after my consultation and say, that is a spell that someone has done.
Oh, Najim would come back.
Maybe
Oh.
small.
Maybe as you run towards it, you realize it's the opposite way of where your mom would be, and you're like, wait, this is. And you come back to the camp.
Hmm.
Najim would come
Did
come
you
to
run
meet
the
you
way?
guys, and he would say, "Hmm,
Who knows?
most worrisome friends, the red moon. There are legends of its power. It is a bardic spell meant to invoke feelings of hatred and thirst for blood only on those that already have them. It's a way of commanding the children of the night."
Do you know anyone who would have such an ability? This doesn't sound like a simple spell.
These are dark magics. Whoever is dwelling with them must be involved in shady business. I believe that perhaps I should inquire with my love. She is currently at a devil's gift with some business. Perhaps she can inquire there. I shall give her a nudge. And he goes to his crystal ball.
Najim,
No, in the way there.
would you care to take me
In
with
the
you?
void.
What was that?
Would you care to take me with you?
Where?
You're going to the place where you're going to like River Lorry, aren't you? On Radamore, right?
No.
Oh, I thought.
He said he's just going to.
Oh, I thought he was going to
uh,
Radamore.
He was gonna communicate with the demon.
Never mind. All right.
Oh, well, because if you're going with him to communicate with love, then Paris is gonna give you something. Oh no, you're not. You're gonna stay here. Okay.
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 Are you gonna give you some love?
Oh.
No,
I'm
she's
gonna give some
you
love.
something.
Okay. I'm sorry. I completely misunderstood what
When
It's
what he
alright.
said.
He's gonna use his crystal ball to communicate.
on
His
that
crystal
though,
balls.
I have
That's
some
a
crystal
ballsy
ball.
move. It's a
Alright,
ballsy
guys.
move.
It's up to you guys, as you are somewhat torn between the preoccupation of what may have happened to the capital and to the people surrounding the area, and also your preoccupation for the enslaved and suffering people of the Blackrock mine prison. You're torn between this, and you must make a decision. But perhaps we could leave the decision for next week. What do you guys think? No, not next week. Friday.
Right.
Friday.
I'm
Yep.
so used to saying next week, and I realized with you guys, there's no week. There's just every day.
Every 2 days you are
Every
stuck with
other
us.
Mwahaha.
All right.
Yeah,
So
we could
I have a
put
lot
it
of
here.
homework for Friday. A lot of
Mm.
homework.
There is.
I want-
Paris.
Go
want to have.
study.
I want to
He's
have your
like,
character maps, your stations,
Ooh.
your article writing rules, and the crafting things that you put in the crafting chat. And also want to make a
The
couple of chat
altar.
GPT macros.
The altar of the plexus, please.
Yes, character maps. That's in there. Paris, you said something. I cut you off.
I was gonna
Sorry.
say, while Tavish comes back, when she sees you walking back, she does like kind of open up her chest plate, and like she like waves you down. She's just like, I just remembered something. If I was you, I would go home to check on your mother. I know that that's not in the same direction, but something's not right here in Rivalori. If things are okay, it'd be nice to meet you at the outpost, but I'm not going to wait either way. I think you understand. This, though, I've held on for it for too long, and with your wild magic and your wild charm, it seems like it really should be yours. And then she makes way to the caravan. She's just like, I hope your mother's okay. I hope mine is too.
Tavis just nods. Just
What is this?
doesn't really know what to say.
Oh shit! It's been here for so long. Well, you never identified this. That is funky.
Do I feel anything from it when I touch it?
It's a magical item.
Hmm.
Also, I've changed into my traveler's clothes, Galtharian, just so you know.
Well, I suppose, Galturian,
I,
it seems I have some pressing matters to attend to, and unfortunately, it seems I won't be able to accompany you too.
be safe, my friend. From what Mr. Najim said, this is a troubling matter, and if it pulls on the creatures of the night, danger might be afoot.
Aye.
Travel cautiously if you have to. And be very, very, very careful when you step into Caroline lands. I don't know how far the Face Seeker have gone.
Well, for the journey ahead, hopefully it helps.
Holy water. This guy just giving holy water everywhere.
May the threads of the plexus be kind to you, and may your wild magic please her in your travels and not hinder your advance.
See if we...
Savage?
Aye.
Savage, where are you going?
I have to check on my mother. It seems there's this terrible sun thing here. It's quite concerning. I'm just gonna check up on her and come right back. Perhaps when I return, I can teach you some magic. Become powerful like me.
Okay, but you promised to return, yeah?
Aye, that I will.
And don't be gone for long.
I promise not to drink to make sure I guide myself there properly.
She's like, oh shit, wow. He promised not to drink. He's serious.
Until I return, at least.
Okay. I'll protect Go.
Aye. And then he went off.
This lady is going to say, wait a minute. Wait. Are you leaving also for the south?
I am heading to my mother's house in the Caroline district.
But I've also got to journey in that direction. We could perhaps travel together with me carriage.
Oh, that sounds lovely. Yes, yes, that sounds like a great idea.
Right. I do need to visit my home. As you would seem, this caravan of ours has become more of a home to me than that old house. And it all reminds me of my poor, dear husband. So I best just take off my things from there and leave the place to rot.
Well, yeah, have you thought about selling it? Perhaps.
I'm afraid I don't own the land.
Oh, I see. Well, that's unfortunate. I suppose it's the best decision you can make, if you so wish to do so.
I just realized that she doesn't have horses to pull this fucking thing. Let's see.
Is there supposed to be horses?
I don't remember. When you found it,
Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure I had horses.
Oh, never mind. Then I have horses.
Yeah.
All right. Don't worry about it. I have to add some normal ass horses to like isometric perspective ones, because otherwise they're gonna look like this and look shitty.
Just add Sirius there.
Where the fuck is she? No. There we go. Oh, what fuck? That's not it. Horse. Give me horse. Otherwise, they're gonna look like this.
Oh.
Did you take the
Yes.
shield that Aegon made you? Or nah, because it doesn't have the strap yet, right?
Sorry, what was that?
I was just wondering if Tavish took the shield that Aegon made him. But
Oh,
it doesn't have the strap yet.
I don't think so.
It's just in the.
See, I would have put it in
caravan.
my puppet if I.
Yeah.
No, I don't have it.
It's just where? Sorry, Paris. Where is it?
It's just in the caravan.
Yeah,
No.
he never put a strap on it. I'm not mad or anything, or blaming him, but it's
You
just
probably won't take it
circumstance. Yeah.
Circumstance. Okay, well, you get into the carriage with her, and you bolt off towards the south.
I get on my carriage and I.
I fuck off.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, I think with that, we're gonna end it for today. Hopefully we'll
All
be
right.
all together for the actual first incursion into the mines, please. And in one side, I want the Tavish to be back, and in one, I want Aegon to actually play the game.
And so it's delayed once more.
And so it's delayed. Hey, stop delaying my plans, please. All right, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you Friday.
Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Bye, bye, guys.
Everyone.
Good day. Nice day for fishing, isn't it?
Oh.